Sendirian aja nih Mas, ya lagi lelah sama kehidupan, lagi capek, sendirian aja biar enak. Main sihir-sihiran. Aku nontonin dulu sambil gawe bang. Ya Allah, belum balik. WFH kok bang. Oh, I've discovered something in the local we found ingots.
Come and see me. I've discovered something in the locket we found at Gringotts.
Revelio.
Revelio sampai tolol. Lo kerja apa sih bang anim gue? Ntar ya guys, siramin tanaman dulu.
Potato!
Daripada jalan, mendingan fast travel. Kalau lu kerja apa? Gue di digital marketing,
Incredible. If you're sure.
I'll
ngurusin
be tested too.
You already know the dates of every.
ngurusin apa namanya? Gue ngurusin per digital marketingan gitulah. Jadinya kayak
Revelio.
affiliate TikTok atau apa gitu-gitu. Ngurusin yang begituan.
Oi,
Banyak lah,
can you help?
banyak banget yang gue urusin.
Hello there. Perhaps you can help me.
Nanti ya.
Revelio.
As if
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow, like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls to...
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade with Rookwood.
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me. And he would have, had Serona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the goblins at Gringotts?
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal of integrity. No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins at Gringotts are no followers of Ranrock.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes, yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. The restricted section, to be precise. And a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
Revelio.
Permisi, permisi. Run, 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 run. Run, girl. Run. Oh, turun. Sayang nih dia nggak bisa lompat gitu. Kayak ngelompatin ini.
If only a new student were to help me.
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good.
Hi,
Professor Fig
Tucker, how are
indicated
you?
a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio. You know where to find me once you've finished.
Win 2 rounds.
These crossed ones isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
Might some kind soul help me?
Badut. Complete run saga. Practice with Locan Battleby. Okay.
Revelio.
Haunted toilets. Unless in dire straits, the bees favorite week.
Oh, not again!
Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim, did you praxia mole? As long as we're only one time per week, I can plunge the boys' lavatory, not for the meat.
Revelio.
You'll make me late!
He tried to stop me, did rancorous carp, sought to trap me, confine me inside of a jar. But he failed, as did his containment charms, so I took my revenge to wreak havoc and harm. It was granted my privileges be handsome indeed, or I'd fire up the cannon, and so she agreed. To draw up a contract with her, not with him, that if I
Gua
behaved,
ngerasa
I'd have
nih
one weekly swim.
dia bakal jadi sesuatu.
I'll get you for this!
Revelio.
Yang apa namanya? Pokoknya dia bakal jadi jahat. Aku merasa dia bakal jadi jahat. Restart.
Glad you could make it. Lucan's
Revelio.
just over there.
Levioso. Revelio.
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed ones. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I seem to have a knack for dueling.
Then you've come to the right place.
How does crossed ones work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you could duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
Cuk banget suaranya.
We'll make you regret signing up.
Oh, break the yellow shield. Like levitation spell. Okay.
If that's all you got, take it.
Come on. Fringo.
I could never duel like that.
Kontrolnya masih kurang.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. In fact, the second duel is ready when you are. And as a fully initiated member, you now have access to the official Crossed Wands training dummy. Very good way to master spell combinations. Come and see me, and I'll set it up. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Wands victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again.
Actions. Bentar.
Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Revelio. Reparo. Levioso. Lumos. Revelio. Protego. Revelio.
Baru. Gimana latihannya? Gas lah langsung.
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before... If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, Accio. Nicely done.
Levioso.
That's it.
Levioso. Here.
Oh,
Good one. I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you,
Spek PC
Lucan.
lu apa,
I say
Bang?
better to discover one's weaknesses
PGA
during
3060
practice than during a duel.
AMD
You'll be a fearsome challenger
5
now.
Ryzen 5. Terus RAM 32 tambah 8. 32 tambah 16 48. RAM 48. Ya, udah itu.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of crossed ones all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Berarti
Brilliant.
mainnya di
Are you
1080 ya.
dueling with a partner?
Mainnya iya 1080 dong pasti.
Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get to it.
Ready to get thrashed?
Apologies in advance.
Curang 3.
There goes my wager. Come on. You're better than that. Gringo.
What to do? Bravo!
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning, or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then. The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
Assignment's all finished.
Baca betul Pak Sebastian, nanti dikasih smokers. Soalnya itu bisa ke skip. Oh iya, gua apa namanya, gua kemarin dapat apa tuh namanya, dapat spoiler kayak katanya suruh kalau mau apa namanya, kalau mau dapat semua curse spell harus ngikutin Sebastian. Makanya ntar gue bakal nyari Sebastian sih, harus, karena kayak curse spell. Nah, spellnya katanya
Revelio. Stop. I'm trying to be serious for once. Suit yourself.
To me.
Don't talk to me about humiliation. My
new student were to help me with...
Bacot.
I trust Mr. Brattleby was
I finished all of the tasks you gave.
glad to hear it. Then you
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough. Your spellcasting has... I would rather we not end today's lesson with your... Let us begin. Concentrate and keep your wand steady.
Kalau lo gabut cari semua koin buat buka chest asrama itu bajunya keren. Kalau slitternya nyala-nyala gitu pas keluarin spell, pokoknya di Hogwarts semua. Ya cuman kan lu ganti apa ya? Reparo dong. Reparo tuh penting gak sih? Enggak kan? Lumos kesehatan gak butuh lumos.
Incendio.
Wow.
Incendio.
Getting it. Keep at it. And do try not to incinerate yourself.
Accio. Incendio. Leviosa. Accio.
Pro 2 lock.
What are you up to now?
Might some kind soul help me?
Wish I could see what Hogwarts.
Salah ya? Oh enggak benar. Kayaknya FOV-nya gue harus gedein lagi deh. Kenapa sih
there
dia
you are.
tiduran anjir?
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Hecat.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig! I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will...
But, Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must...
Talk to Sebastian. Talk to Sebastian. Okay. This is what I think.
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section.
Nah.
Perhaps he'll have an idea.
Sebastian, ye. Sebastian tuh kalau di cerita apa Harry Potter yang awal tuh kayak si itu nggak sih?
Sebastian, there you are.
Gak
I
langsung
was
dapet si
hoping
Bang
to see
Medium.
you. I was in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack and saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow. Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
Seems he's working with Ranrock. and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts.
Ranrock? And when were you at Gringotts?
Professor Fig and I ended up there after the dragon attack. It's quite the tale. Fig had this port key.
Port key? To Gringotts? I'm not sure I follow.
I barely follow myself, and I was there. Anyway, we ended up in an ancient vault where we found a map. That map leads to the restricted section.
You can't be serious.
Deadly serious. Professor Fig has insisted that I not tell a soul about any of this. I've probably said too much.
Understood. Your secret's safe with me. Whatever it is.
Thank you, Sebastian. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight. And tell no one.
How concerned should I be about the librarian?
Madam Scribner doesn't take kindly to clandestine activities taking place amongst her precious books. So do all that you can to avoid her. She and I have had our entanglements, but I can hold my own against her. You may not be so lucky.
What will happen if we're caught in the restricted section?
Detention, no doubt. But a word of caution or two will help. For one, avoid Peeves the poltergeist. Aside from wanton destruction of property, he loves nothing more than telling on the likes of us.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
Oh, ini kayak di cerita Harpot yang keluar malam-malam.
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment
Disillusion.
Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
Oke. Gak ada cara cepet ya. Gimana cara ngeliat skill? Oh, klik kanan. Oke. Kan gue nggak butuh.
I'll be quieter than a jobber knob.
Oh. Hihi. Punten, Mang.
The librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
Damn. You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
Wait, why do we need a key? Isn't there a...
Alohomora. That's how I always used to get in. But the librarian twigged that I knew the spell and cast an anti-Alohomora charm on the lock. So now it's just this key. But don't worry. I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
Alohomora.
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves?
What a mess.
Permisi kan. Show.
That wasn't so difficult after all. Now, to find that book.
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say.
Oh. Excuse me. Di situ ada chest. Nanti aja deh. Oh.
Ghost, don't let her see you.
Must we encounter students at all hours of the day and night?
Oh, ghostnya itu. Gue kira ghostnya apa?
Quietly now.
Revelio.
Wow.
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its... Ghost, don't let her see you.
You answer. Can't you leave us to watch about in peace? Out of here with you!
Not sure what I did to deserve that.
Gue harus ngarahinnya kemana ya?
Silent as a grave. Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say. Ghost, don't let her see you.
If you're a mortal, you best turn back.
Should be in the clear. For us to be skulking about.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to
Revelio.
Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone.
Why do you think you'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No, we've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic.
Oh, ada di atas.
Secrets of the darkest arts. I'm impressed.
Revelio. Music. Revelio.
Who have we here? Sebastian Cello and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty, you'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't
I'm going to tell, I'm going to tell, I'm going to tell.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
Wait, I don't want you getting into trouble for me.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary matters. Besides, I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search.
No.
Now, where's that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor.
Leviosa, prepare it.
Salah.
Revelio. Of course. Traces of ancient magic. That's it. There must be more to this room.
Revelio.
Bentar. Kemungkinan ini nggak akan gelut. Kemungkinan ini bakal gelut. Oh, Azure Reflex.
Revelio.
Change appearance.
Where might this lead?
Tempat apa nih? Oh, gue kira tempat yang tadi.
Prepare it. Here. Leviosa.
Ah, I need to wake up that rune over there.
Oh, nggak perlu diketuk berkali-kali.
Revelio.
Not surprising. Guards at the ready.
Goblok. Action magic. Oke. Oh. Gila.
Revelio.
Serem banget. Hehe.
Levioso.
Grinding ham. Oke. Cakep. Alangkah baiknya nge-save dulu. Hampir. Gila. Untung gue pencet X bukan bulat. Kalau bulat tuh meninggal gue.
This must be the way forward. But to where?
Wah.
Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me.
Revelio.
Terus. Salah. Cannot upgrade.
Revelio.
Perasaan gue gak enak. Tuh kan. Oke.
Stupefy. Stupefy. Accio. Stupefy. Accio. Tego. Stupefy. Leviosa. Accio. It is a book after all.
There's card covered. The chamber.
Buku apa ini? Ih.
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald? Professor Rackham?
Miss Isadora Morgan. Welcome.
Professor Rookwood? Professor Bakar?
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganock, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we've never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form, of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
Sebastian.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
Uncle? Oh, headmaster itu uncle-nya.
Revelio.
Kayak nggak kaget gitu. Mana sih?
Revelio.
Oh, jeleknya di situ. Kan. Trials and tribulations. Whoops.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section, as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
In the second, they were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Don't get too cocky simply because you had one victory over Sallow. He never backs down from a fight.
Dueling metal and see if we've a new school champion. Meet me at the usual place for the final round of crossed wands. Also, the training dummy is still available.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Wow.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Tiba-tiba banyak side quest. Kagak, gua nggak makan. Expelliarmus appearances. Spelliermu saja.
Revelio. Here. Levioso. Reparo.
Apa anjir?
Revelio. Accio.
Coba kalau misalkan
Incendio.
fine. Nah, ke bawah lagi.
School is so dull.
If only a new student were to help me with my sad predicament.
Persetan.
I wonder if you might be able to help me with a small, project.
Nope.
Revelio.
Later. Aduh, kenapa?
Future champion coming through.
Hello, Lucan. I'd like to practice with the training dummy.
Excellent idea. This time will be a bit
That'd be brilliant.
wonderful. If you need to stop practicing...
Incendio! Leviosa!
Oke,
Excellent form!
tarik.
Incendio!
That's it!
Incendio! Leviosa!
You'll get it! Accio! Next time, perhaps!
Incendio! Leviosa! Incendio!
Good one! Impressive wand work. I take...
Thanks, Lucan. You've been a...
Oh, stop. Don't... Seriously, well done. Training dummies will think twice before challenge... Plus, you'll be even more formidable in crossed wands.
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round of...
Big match today. It all comes down to this. Ready for a shot at...
I certainly am.
Brilliant.
Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get...
We can make this a real victory.
That's the spirit.
Wow, 4. Gokil.
I'm the one!
Confringo! Stupefy! Leviosa! Give him more force! Incendio!
There goes my way.
Leviosa! You're back to the mat! Stupefy! 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 Act like a winner! Leviosa! Protego! Incendio! Don't try away now! Bring it back all you got!
They made it cross.
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well. Good.
Ah, susah banget.
Stupefy! Accio! Incendio! Stupefy! Stupefy! Accio! Incendio! Protect! Leviosa! Stupefy! Incendio! Protego! Leviosa! Stupefy! Leviosa! Accio! Leviosa! Protego! Stupefy! Accio! Protego! Incendio! Leviosa! Stupefy! Accio! Incendio! Leviosa! Protego! Stupefy!
Glad I didn't bet on that round.
I'm just pleased to have done.
And we're pleased to have such a great... Now, to the victor. And so it is my great honor to present you with this simple yet...
Thank you. It's been an honor.
You earned it! You are a duelist to be... Now that we've definitively crowned the tournament winner, I suppose I should get back to my school. Wonder how my herbology plants are doing. I haven't...
Revelio.
You can't be beat, can you?
Incendio. Revelio.
And why is she always... Ugh, what am I missing?
Is she growing Punja's onion again?
Good morning, Professor Garlic.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacula than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we?
Gue kalau ngeliat ini keinget
let's protect
Marshall.
our ears.
Ini tabuk.
Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug. Quickly, take your mandrake in the new pot and catch out the soil. The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Revelio.
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
Yes, Professor?
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather
I'll say. I nearly...
Well, yes. Of course, the cry of a mature mandragora can be fatal. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us...
I already have some, Professor. Pick them up.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight...
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class. Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion.
Agak gue bentar lagi juga
I'll
off.
let Professor
Besok
Sharp
bangun pagi
tell you
soalnya.
about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Okay.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there, but you'll lead. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh, well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she stop that dragon skull from crushing you?
Typical Slytherin trick, dropping a dragon skull on someone during a fight. We Gryffindors fight with honor. No offense. Here we are, home of the Chinese chomping cabbage.
I don't give a fuck.
Revelio.
Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
On the wheel.
Look at that! They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
Trust me, Leander. I was imagining it the entire time.
You were? I mean, of course, you're, not someone to be trifled with. I see that. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Revelio. helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragonhide gloves, I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or... And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue.
Magical plants have so much to offer.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it... Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my...
Hope those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damned hearing.
Revelio.
I suppose one could smuggle a pack into the dorm.
I do look forward to going home.
Oke. 11 gue butuh 10. 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh 1, 2, 2, 13, 13, 4, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 13, 7, 8 berarti laba-laba. Ntar, cuma ada satu.
Revelio.
Laba-laba. Satu lagi di mana nyet? Oh.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Ah.
Revelio.
Now, was it
the Aurors or someone from the Ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade.
Professor Black... desk. I bet he knows more than he's letting on about the Goblin Rebellion.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous. I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be... Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more... Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time.
Revelio.
Proficiency and potions are two things. Have patience and be thorough.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a Goblin Rebellion. Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Auror. I wish he talked about it more.
I was impressed that you were able to answer Professor Sharp's question.
Oh, you're the new student. I've heard... And I've never seen anyone brew such a flawless Wiggenweld potion on them.
I'm glad I was able to get...
You must simply have a knack. Some students seem so confounded by potion recipe. A fascinating language, by the way. Neither here nor there, really, but I am a... Merlin's beard. Good conversation is the enemy of free time. I must return my book, Gateway to the Far Stars, before my next class. Speaking of stars, we'll be in astronomy together. You'll love it. Professor Shaw is firm, but quite clever. See you soon, Nod.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Masak apa bang? Masak makan daging dengan sayur
presented with an extraordinary opportunity. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Remember, precision is key.
Revelio.
A well-prepared witch or wizard always has a few potions on hand.
Here's the Fwooper feather.
Brilliant! Thank you! You should get back to brewing your Endurus potion, and I'll tell you when this...
Should you chop the Dittany or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah!
Get it!
Dragon Dog! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
Main sendirian bang. Ya, gue lagi nggak main
I
bareng
brewed an
yang lain.
Edgerus potion, as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time.
Bentar lagi gue
You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
tidur sih, soalnya.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not... In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine, pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Revelio.
Ugh, my robes are going to reek from that inspiration for the rest of the term.
My siblings and I have all been sorted into different houses.
My brother just started.
Oke. Laba-laba. 5 tambah 9. 5 tambah 9 itu 9 14 15 16 17 kurang 3 lagi berarti 1 2 3 ke Hydra.
My older sisters taught me everything.
Dari gua.
Including
Selamanya
how
enggak
to
dong,
sneak
enggak selamanya
food
dong.
in the kitchen.
Aing pintar.
Revelio.
Dah. Saatnya bobo.
I had an emotion the other day. Someone had scribbled all over the pages of my book. The margins were...
Butuh
Oh
tidur
dear.
gua.
I shall get in trouble for this.
Incendio.
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Thank you for
Lucu
asking.
banget.
I'm Cressida, by the way, and I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with them. You see, I'm fond of creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library. My arms get so tired carrying them around. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the
Kayak
library,
rumbang.
it literally took flight.
Ya. Mirip. Rung sih di aslinya kacamata nggak ya dia? Gue lupa. Gue 2 kali sih ketemu dia. Kacamata nggak ya? Gue lupa.
That sounds brilliant, actually.
Thank you.
Enggak.
Somehow
Nggak
I
mirip
don't
Rung.
think the librarian will see it that way. I collect the books and remove the charm myself.
Enggak
Except
mirip
this isn't the
Rung.
first
Enggak.
time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Amit told Madame Scribner they were... Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be...
Why did Amit tell Madame Scribner that...
Oh, to be perfectly honest, I don't think he meant any harm. I think he was impressed. Amit spends a lot of time gazing at the stars, but he...
I suppose I could help.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the...
I'm going to have to use Accio. Got it. Only 4 more to go. Revelio. Accio. This must be Cressida's diary. I'd want this bag too if I were her.
Gopay.
Revelio.
Lu main ini nggak sih, Bob? Harry Potter? Hogwarts Legacy ini?
Revelio.
Reading can be as magical as any spell.
Wouldn't be surprised if Professor Binns bought it. It's so much better.
Anjir, 1 buku lagi. Kan gue yang nyaranin, Bang. Oh iya, lu yang nyaranin gua.
Revelio.
Masa sih? Lupa gua, sumpah. Sumpah gue lupa banget. Oh, lu yang nyaranin gua buat... Oke.
Revelio.
Sumpah gue lupa banget.
Revelio.
Bilang ada di sini.
Revelio.
Ini apaan tuh?
Revelio.
Mana ya? Nggak ada lagi masalahnya.
Revelio.
Oh. Ah. Mana sih? Nggak ada loh, satu lagi. Mana dong?
Reading can be as magical as anything.
Revelio.
Nggak ada loh. Apa nih?
Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Weh, ngebug kah? Nggak ada lagi loh, Gan. Ah,
That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida.
nyusahin aja. Gak ada loh di detect babi dari tadi. Pakai lumos yang cermin. Oh. Mana tuh lumos? Oh. Thank you.
Revelio.
How can one not?
Lumos.
Wih, mantap. Terus gue bisa dapat apa? Terus kalau udah kayak gini, itu apaan? Terus kalau udah kebuka gitu kenapa? Ya apa sih? Cari lokasi. Oh, yang ada gambar itu shoot. Itu dong. Ini dong.
Lumos.
Oh. Terus diapain? Ditempelin ke cermin ini. Oh. Cakep banget puzzle-nya. Oh. Oke. Cakep lu puzzle-nya. Lucu banget. Ya ampun. Sumpah beberapa puzzle tuh gue kayak kagak ngerti itu ngapain. Kayak semuanya gue cobain.
Revelio.
Dah, abis ke Crescenda gue tidur deh.
Hello,
Kalau gak
Cressida.
dibilangin bisa
I collected your
berjam.
books,
Jam
including your
enggak.
diary.
Oh, what a relief.
Berarti
Thank you.
benar-benar harus
I'll
nyobain
happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
semua spell ya.
Unless you want your classmates to know how you really feel about them.
Oh, you're not at all who I thought you to be.
I wouldn't do that to you, Cressida. Only trying to teach you to be a little more careful.
Well, lesson learned. I certainly won't be practicing any charms in the library again anytime soon. Now, to work out where I went wrong. Perhaps I should start brushing up on my Latin. Thank goodness some people are trustworthy. Certainly wouldn't want anyone but me reading my diary.
There's something in there. I just know it.
Oh. Saatnya save. Save game. Oke. Salah. Save game. Exit game. Oke. Wah, kayak gue bang mainnya selalu minta bayaran terus bilang bercanda next dialog. Ya, kan ente. Nice try dulu. Dah, gua mau tidur dulu. Oke, selamat malam. Besok kemungkinan gue main lagi. Kemungkinan, gua nggak tahu. Kalau gue capek ya, gua nggak main lagi. Gua nggak main dulu. Gitu sih. Oke, selamat malam. See you tomorrow. Bye bye. Thank you udah mampir. Bye bye.